Fear of rejection, fear of fucking it up, fear of how others will react. That's not truth. That's your nervous system recycling an outdated highway map. It whispers, don't build a new path, it's dangerous. But think about this. When you were 5 years old and learning to walk, you fell 1,000 times. If that same nervous system had won back then, you'd still be crawling around on your knees, sucking dust bunnies from under the couch. Falling was the tax you paid for walking. Walking was the tax you paid for running. Running was the tax you paid for freedom. So notice, you already know how to do this. Doing nothing is not neutral. It's karmic compound interest. Not fire and brimstone hell. No, worse, the quiet hell. The slow suffocation of mediocrity. I could have been more, but I didn't dare hell. Every time you don't act, the debt deepens. Every year the interest compounds until the regret is bigger than the fear ever was. Acting is messy. People will laugh, judge, reject, gossip. Guess what? They're already doing that behind your back. Judgment is free. Everyone hands it out. But karma works like physics. Cause and effect chains bend when you dare to move. One belief shifts, then another. Suddenly, you're not reacting. You're leading the fucking dance. Think of your brain like a forest. The old trail is worn smooth, predictable, boring. It leads to the same dead-end clearing, same job, same complaints, same conversations about weather and bills. But cutting a new trail, Christ, it's chaotic. Branches whip your face. Thorns scratch your arms. You curse, you sweat. But one day, there's a hidden waterfall you never knew existed. And the only way to find it was to get cut the fuck up first. That sting, that dissonance, that's not failure, it's the doorway. So why does fear feel so loud? The amygdala fires alarms whenever you step into the unknown. It's not wisdom. It's a prehistoric smoke detector, screaming about mammoths that no longer exist. When you act despite fear, your prefrontal cortex rewires. That's neuroplasticity. The brain physically sculpting itself to match your courage. So fear is not a stop sign. It's proof you're at the border of growth. Do nothing and your future, it's a predictable shit show. Same arguments, same insecurities, same stories about why you can't. Your life becomes a bad rerun that even you are sick of watching. Act. Yes, it will fuck with your head. You'll stumble. You'll contradict yourself. You'll feel like an idiot. But chaos is the compost of transformation. And from compost grows forests. That's the real dance. The awkward, clumsy, beautiful stutter step of becoming. Confusion isn't the enemy. It's the state of a brain rearranging its furniture. You can't redecorate a house without pulling shit off the shelves, scattering books, tossing cushions. For a while it looks worse, but then you step back, and the whole space breathes differently. Confusion is the midwife of clarity. You're scared of the dark, you turn on the light. Turns out there was nothing there but shadows. Fear works the same way. It's the nervous system's shadow play. Action is the light switch. So let me say it straight. No sugarcoating. If you stay stuck, your life is an endless loop of recycled fears. If you act, Your life becomes a series of experiments that bend reality in your favour. One costs you mediocrity, the other buys you freedom. And if you imagine those times you acted despite fear, notice how natural it already feels to step forward again now. You can allow confusion to feel like progress, can't you? And the more you remember the karmic cost of doing nothing, the more you find yourself compelled to act, without hesitation, even before you realise you've begun. Do nothing. You pay the debt of regret. Act. You pay the tax of chaos. Then collect the compound interest of liberation. Fear is not a reason to stop. It's proof you're standing on the threshold. And when you step through that doorway, one belief shifts, then another, until suddenly you're leading the dance of your own fucking life.